Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Monica, and in today's video I'm going to be decorating my family room. I'm going to be adding some pops of color in here. I will still keep it kind of somewhat muted, but I loved decorating this area and adding a little bit of blush and a few muted greens. I had so much fun decorating this space, and I can't wait to share with you how I put this all together. So if you want to see how I changed up this space a little bit, just keep watching, and I hope you guys all enjoy. Okay, so first I'm going to show you how I put together two beautiful vases, and I did end up using some items that I purchased at Hobby Lobby the other day. And if you have not seen that video and you want to check it out, I will go ahead and leave a card up here and you can go watch that video. But right here I am just piecing apart all of my florals, just getting them all prepped and ready. And then I am going to use moss in these vases to hide the stems. This is a really fun trick to do, and it adds some beauty to a clear vase as well. And it also adds that spring look. I just love the look of moss in a vase. I think it looks really pretty. So it also adds as like a holder, like instead of using like a styrofoam to keep your pieces in place, this works really well as well. And I'm just going to be placing my hydrangeas and roses in here, and I'm not going to use any other type of filler, and I'm just going to kind of bundle them up quite tightly. And I like to try and keep my stems all the same length, so when you are finished with your arrangement, they all look really pretty, and they're not like all sporadically sticking out and all that stuff. So as you can see, that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to keep everything nice and even. And then I did end up having a few pieces of some leaves, and I didn't want to throw those out, so I just kind of added those in at the bottom. If you are always looking for decorating ideas or decorating inspiration, you're going to want to follow me over on my Instagram. I do share quite a bit more over there, and I'm just going to leave my handle down at the bottom of the screen. I will also leave it in my description box that you can click on. So make sure that you are following me over on my Instagram. Okay, so I really wanted to add some color over to my mantle area for springtime, so I'm just going to give it a really quick clean, and I'm just dusting it off with some all-purpose cleaner and a rag. I will keep this beautiful garland of fern that I have up here on my layered mirrors, and then this is where I'm going to add my floral arrangements that I just made. I always have so much fun decorating my mantle, and I have been loving how simple I have had it lately. And with the extra color up here with these floral arrangements, I didn't want to add too much more, but I did feel like it needed just a little bit of something. So I just added those small corbels to the sides, and I felt like it finished everything, and it just made everything flow together and look absolutely beautiful. I love how this turned out. So that soft blush color that were in the roses, I wanted to work on that and just kind of go with that color for this whole room. And I did end up having this ottoman cover from years ago, and I have had this in some older YouTube videos that I've done, and I love this. It has a really romantic or French country look to it, and it really softens up the room. So I thought I would just add this back to the ottoman, and then I'm just going to use a white wash basket tray, and then I will be adding that candle holder that I purchased at Hobby Lobby. I love this. It has such a very pretty look to it. It has that rustic yet romantic look as well, and I am just adding a Bath and Body Works candle in here, and it has that packaging that is that really pretty pink color. So over here on my sofa, I wanted to add 2 larger pillows. I'm going to stick with the cream colored pillows, but then I'm going to be adding a little bit of color over here, and these are some pillow covers that my mom actually made years ago, and she gave these to me, and these are so incredibly beautiful. I love these, and I have used these for springtime and summer in the past, and I just absolutely love that French country look that they have, and they have that really pretty soft muted pink in there as well, and I just felt like this fit perfectly with the color that I was using in this room today. Now that I have the mantel, sofa, and coffee table all decorated, I'm going to move on to the opposite side of the room. And I have this little sofa table over here pushed up against the wall next to a recliner that is I'm just going to say it is a challenge over here to decorate and be happy with how it looks. I have the hardest time decorating little spaces like this. So this was definitely a challenge for me, but let me tell you, when I was finished with it, I was very happy with how it turned out. If you have seen some of my previous videos, you will recognize this clock. This was hanging on my fireplace above my mantle for the longest time, and I did end up taking it down and switching it out with those mirrors. And I do get asked about this clock a lot, or I have in the past, and my husband made that for me. So just in case you're curious to know where I purchased it, my husband did make it for me, and then I just painted the numbers on there. So I decided to take my candlesticks and add them over here to this table, and then I did make those flower pots in a previous video. I will leave a clickable card up here on the screen if you want to watch that video. And then I'm just kind of adding a blanket over here to the chair, and then for the lower portion of this table, I'm just going to add some woven baskets to just kind of finish off that look and make it look nice and tidy over here. If you are curious about where I purchased any of the items that I used in today's video, please don't hesitate to ask down in the comments below. Even if you just want to stop by in the comments just to say hi, I would love to hear from you. If you are new to my channel, I would love it if you stopped by and just said hi, introduced yourself. I love getting to know everybody here, and I love chatting with all of you guys, and I am always so happy to answer any and all questions that you might have. Well, that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys all enjoyed it. I hope they gave you a ton of decorating ideas and inspiration. And if you did enjoy today's video, please be sure to leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. And I hope you guys all have an amazing day. I will see you in the next one. Bye.